Welcome back to the New Path campaign for Freespace 2 here on Paladin Gaming. We are going into the 33rd mission of the campaign. Prototype. Good morning, pilots. Yesterday evening, Analytics submitted their report on the source of all the recent Circle attacks. It was obvious that they had some sort of base here in Ribos, but what we found was somewhat unexpected. Their base of operations is the GTCa Hera. That doesn't ring a bell? Well, that's hardly surprising since this project has never been publicly announced. A summary file of this project will be added to your personal database, but here's the short version. The Hera is the prototype of a dedicated carrier class for the Alliance. The project was started in the mid-2350s, but due to delays, the first prototype was only partially finished when the NTF rebellion broke out. The project got shelved after that, and so the Hera lay dormant in her drydock ever since, until recently. So they not only stole it, but finished an unfinished carrier? Alright. Thanks to their access to intelligence databases, the Circle discovered the Hera and decided to use her as a base of operations. The space frame was ready, as were most of the fighters, and while some other major systems like engines and weapons were still incomplete, it was sufficient for them. As you can imagine, we can't allow them to have that ship, but we won't attempt to recapture her. Well, that was the first impulse of the Security Council and the Directorate. They eventually concluded that this prototype does not warrant the effort and risks of yet another capturing mission, so they authorized its destruction. Alright. We don't know which of the major systems of the Hera has been completed by now, but we would expect at least some form of weaponry to be available, so don't run in there blindly and be careful. Keep in mind that a lot of the Circle members are highly trained professionals, including intelligence officers and veteran pilots, and they have access to top-notch equipment. You can expect fierce resistance. Start in 30 minutes. Good luck. Artemis DH, huh? Escorted by Irenaeus. Alright, the primary objective is destroy the Hera. So I do have trebuchets. I can swap to heavier bombers, but you know what? We'll try this. Let's hit it. Okay, here we go. The Hera has left her dry dock and is standing at still approximately 5 clicks ahead. That's the dry dock. It seems her engines are broken down. Maybe they overloaded them trying to get away. Acknowledge, pilots. Don't give them a chance to repair the engines. Destroy that ship. Affirmative. Enemy fighters jumped in, a wing of Irenaeus. Strange they didn't launch any fires from the Hera when we showed up. Maybe they're all out on a mission and had to be recalled? Could be. It seems they didn't manage to get the weapons working. I can see them, but they don't fire. Well, even we can be lucky sometimes. Our weapons seem to do no damage to the Hera. Oh god, please don't be another Intrepid. Intrepid? We'll tell you later. But I don't think it's the same. I'm getting some unusual readings of weapon impact from the Hera. That doesn't make any sense unless... Unless what? If I'm right, then that's not the Hera. What are you talking about? Let me try something. Let's see if I'm right. Is that something ramming it? Ram the Hera, okay. Oh, my weapons are disabled in here. What the hell just happened? What are you doing? I was right, the ship isn't real, it's just a holographic projection. Proving my theory. But our ordnance detonated on impact? Yeah, and our sensors can read the ship as well. The projection creates false sensor readings. That lets our sensors think the ship is there, and that also affects the proximity detonators in our warheads. You mean it's a trap? A distraction, while the real Hera gets away. We agree, Alpha 1. Return to base. We don't have to play their game. I think we have a problem here. Ordnance depleted. Let me guess. Your jump drive doesn't work either? Mine neither. Damn it. Command, what are our orders? I wonder how many fires they have left. Stand by. We're assessing the situation. Even with their support within the fleet and intelligence, we should have destroyed a lot of them by now. Okay then, everyone, shoot back whoever shoots at you. If they want us here so badly, they can have us. Pilots, according to our analysis, the enemy is continually setting your jump drives into maintenance mode. They're using the same backdoor as before. Looks like you're right, the new wave consists of drones. Geez, not these things again. How many of these buckets does Triton build? So we have to reset the nav systems before? More than we thought it would seem. Negative, they're accessing the systems continuously. Simple reset wouldn't help. You have to destroy the source of this hacking. Can't we just fly out of range? Unfortunately, the signals are transmitted through subspace. You can't get far enough away from it. You have to find and destroy the source. Where is that source? I bet it's inside the hologram, that's why we can't see it. The false sensor readings are masking it. So do we fly into it like you did? That won't work. When I came too close to that projection, my weapons went offline, and I couldn't see any ship either. Correct. The false sensor readings confuse the weapons control system and trigger a safeguard. Can this be deactivated? Not without maintenance to the ships. Great, what do we do then? We check your sensor telemetry. There are fluctuations in the projection when your weapons impact. We believe you should be able to overload the projection system by shooting at it. Reconfigure your sensors to scan for integrity of the projection's magnetic field. That should work just like hull integrity then. When the integrity gets low enough, the projection should collapse. Alright, let's give it a try. When we're done here, I really need someone to fix that back door or jump drive. It's getting ridiculous. Great, even more of those AI buckets. Oh, now it takes damage. Right, because...
I copy, pilot. Support ship in transit.
Sorry, I have a... My cat is deciding to yell for some reason. If you hear that, that's what it is. She's fine. Field integrity 50% dropping. I read increasing fluctuations in the magnetic field. Overloading the projection matrix. So we anticipate. Continue with your attacks. Yeah, those things are indeed garbage. I should probably turn my difficulty back up to hard. The last several missions have been really easy on medium. Configuration.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
Alright. Stop ramming me. Confirmed Alpha 1, we use... God damn it! Why did you fly in front of me, you stupid support ship?
Now. Please.
As soon as it feels into the 25%, you're almost there. Oh. This should get it. Maybe. Aha! The hologram has vanished. The false sensor is anticipating on reading a Chronos freighter, the Azotl, how do you pronounce that? This seems to be the source of our troubles, and let's end that problem. Got our turret, so... The Azotl is destroyed. The remaining enemy fighters are leaving. According to our telemetry, your jump drive should not work again. All units return to base. We'll get another shot at the Hera.
Rearming sequence aborted. I copy. Engaging jump drive now.
That's funny.
I copy. Engaging jump drive now. Right away, sir. Jump drive engaged.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Yes, sir. I'm out of here. Roger that, sir. See you back home. Yes, sir. I'm out of here. Right away, sir. Jump drive engaged.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Yes, sir. I'm out of here. Right away, sir. Jump drive engaged.
You don't have to tell me twice. You don't have to tell me twice.
Did my support ship leave?
I copy. Engaging jump drive now.
Alright, let's get out of here. That was funny. Well, that mission definitely didn't play out as expected. The technology to create a holographic illusion of a ship like that is impressive, and it's a shame that you had to destroy the Azotl in order to escape. Analytics conclude that the Circle acquired this technology on Bone Cell Station, so while the prototype is gone, the research itself won't be lost for long since the scientists that developed it are still alive on Ribos 4. It's obvious that this maneuver was just a distraction to allow the real Hera to escape. She hasn't left the system, that much we know for sure, but we haven't located her yet. The GTVA sensor net is quite dense here in Ribos, so she can't get away. Without us seeing her. It's only a matter of time before we have a lock on her, and then we can plan our next attack. The one thing we're worried about is that the Circle apparently knew we were onto the Hera. We have to be careful and examine what they really know about us. If they think we're just a part of GTVI, that's acceptable. But if they know more, we have to make sure that knowledge is contained. The fact that they anticipated our attack on the Hera could indicate some extended knowledge. As a precaution, we will limit our interactions with the rest of the GTVA fleet and GTVI even more. While that limits our resources a bit, it also gives us time to assess the situation. One good news though, our software specialists and analytics are finally able to find and close the back door in our jump drive control systems, so they won't be able to use that against us anymore. Get some rest and be prepared for another mission as soon as we have located the Hera. Dismissed. No recommendations. 3 total kills, no assists. 2 Amazon drones and 1 Kronos freighter. Bringing our all-time total for the campaign to 139 kills with 21 assists. And I'm going to turn the difficulty back up because the last several missions have been super easy. So that was Prototype, the 33rd mission of the New Path campaign for Freespace 2 here on Paladin Gaming. This is Paladin Gaming signing off.